Good morning and welcome to my channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Gemma and I'm losing weight following the Slimming Well plan. Today is the 29th of May. It is Thursday, it's a work from home day. It's 8 o'clock now. Steve's took Morris out this morning, so he's just laid on settee resting. Morris, not Steve. Steve's gone to work. Kids are having a lie-in because they've got nothing on today, so, well, except for later. Kayla's got line dancing tonight. She helps teach line dancing, and Alex has got mixed martial arts. Got all my pots there, I'm right, scruff. So yeah, I'm going to get logged on for work now because I've got some bits to do. I usually start at 1:30, but it was crazy yesterday, so I've got things left over that I need to catch up on. Just think about what to have for breakfast. Obviously yesterday didn't quite go to plan. Didn't drink enough water, drunk too much Diet Coke and binge ate chocolate. So today's going to be different. I still feel as drained. It is raining, so whether that has disturbed the pollen and my hay fever really bad, which does make me very lethargic. But yeah, I am hormonal as well. It's hard for me to tell because I'm perimenopausal. Like, turn your ears now, close your ears, boys, because I have bled since middle of last year, so every day. So it's hard to know whether I'm hormonal or not, or I don't know. Just absolutely drained. I have been to doctors. I am going to go back to doctors. I'm on 75 milligrams of HRT, which has definitely improved everything, but I'll just have the odd day where. But last night I did have restless legs and really itchy ear, and I had sweats as well. So more than likely is the menopause, but it is what it is. But today's another day, and like I said, I am determined to do this. And like I've said before, the chocolate did not taste as good as Skinny would feel, so I've set myself up for disaster. I'm not today. I've got my litre. I am not having a Diet Coke till I've drank that. I think I might have porridge for my breakfast because I fancied that yesterday. So, and then I have done myself. I did Steve's pack up this morning. So I've done myself a pot of fruit, which I usually do when I go into work. But if I don't do it, I'll not eat fruit. So I've done it. So if I do fancy something to eat, I've got that. We are going for Morris's food tonight, so we're going to have his tea at Nando, so I know that'll be on plan. So I'll have the spicy rice, which is 2.5 sins. I'll have the lemon and herb butterfly chicken, which I believe is 2.5 sins. And then I will have broccoli, and I will have the grilled halloumi, which I'll class as my healthy A. So it's like guesstimating, but I know it's not miles away. Yeah, it is what it is, and I think it's the best option eating out. And when you work full time and you've got everything else, I mean, last night, even though I felt shit, we were still running about getting our Kayla from dancing, taking her there, and our Alex work and getting sorted. You just never stop. So it's nice to just eat out once in a while. I know Steve cooked for me, bless him, last night, but it's a good one. So anyway, today is going to be on plan. It's going to be a good day, and I might feel exhausted and lethargic and shit, but I am going to be on plan and try and make myself feel better. Give myself some positive quotes. Thank you to everyone that's commented on yesterday's vlog. I really do appreciate it. It did put a big smile on my face. The first smile came off watching for Rebecca J's channel. She just made me laugh. What was she talking about? Oh, nutritionalists. Nutritionists or nutritionalists. But it made me chuckle. So if you've not checked her channel, I'll put a thing there. She used to cheer me up when I was on here first. She's just funny. She's really funny. Definitely my sense of humour. So it did cheer me up watching her last night. I laid in bed all miserable. Started watching Becky J, and then, yeah, chuckling at that, and then got a few comments with jokes on that set me off. What one that got me giggling. Oh god, I'm gonna put it up on screen. But yeah, I read this comment and I was creased. So yeah, definitely cheered me up last night, and I went to bed with a smile on my face rather than like disappointment from the day I'd had. Anyway, I'm gonna get some breakfast, get logged on. I've already done one lot of washing. I've got another load in. I've got to wash everyone's dance and work stuff, so I try and do a couple of loads a day. I always get up an hour before I have to get ready to either hoover a living room from Morris, wipe my windows from Morris's little nose, do Steve's pack up and do the washing, dishwasher and stuff like that, and obviously clean the sides up. That we did the pots last night, but cleared it up and they're things for dishwasher when that's finished because I'm not hand washing them. So yeah, I always get up an hour early to get stuff done and then start the day fresh. And even though I work from home, I always get showered every morning, put makeup on, straighten my hair, get clothes on like I'm going to office, because if not, I just feel like a slob. So every morning I get fully ready like I'm going in office. I know that might be crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna get some porridge. Now, porridge is not something I have very regularly, and usually I'm right excited to have it, and then I just think, ugh. So it's like something that I have maybe once every 3 months. But I'm gonna have just sweetener in it, unless I've got some golden syrup. We'll see. I don't think I have, but I'll have a look. I think I've got honey, but I'm not very keen on honey. So if not, it'll just be sweetener in it. But I probably will use the tablespoons. It'll be like half a tin, but I'll let you know anyway. It's just ready break, so I'm gonna scan it, see how much I can have. But remember rightly, it's like 40 or 45 grams. And then I'm gonna have whole milk in it, which might make a difference because I used to have semi-skim, so definitely whole milk makes things just so much tastier. I had the Cocoa Pops last night with those little things, and bear in mind I'd used all my sins on Cocoa Pops the other night, and I think I got 60 grams, well they were 30 grams, so in my bowl it just covered bottom. It was just pitiful, but you know what? It was what I needed. It stopped me going back to chocolate last night, so I weren't going to have anything, but I'm definitely happy that I did, because it had the mouthfuls and I was still craving chocolate and it did what it needed to. So yeah, breakfast time. So this is breakfast. I've got 40 grams of ready break with 200 mils of whole milk, and I am going to be using some golden syrup. Now it's 2.5 sins per tablespoon, so I'm just going to have half a tablespoon, which when you knock it down on the app goes to 1.5 sins. So I'm going to have 1.5 sins, which will be, what's it, half a 15 mils, so 7.5 mils. So there we have it. I think that's plenty. Really happy with that. So that's 1.5 sins, healthy extra A and healthy extra B. Got myself a little piece of salmon out of the freezer, so I'm letting that defrost. I'll have that for my dinner. This is dinner today. I've just got like a mixed bag salad, which is all sin free. Salmon, which is sin free. Some sweet chili sauce, which I've got sins with. And then I've got sweet potato fries, which I've got a sins with. So it's 2 sins in total. Well, that dinner was super scrummy. I've not had salmon in a while. We used to have it weekly. It just got too expensive. So I've got some fruit I'm going to have, and I'm going to have something sweet, so I'm just going to have a look. Decided on an I5R for 3 sins. Morris's treat is some Greek yogurt, and it's got like dog biscuits and fruit. Just barking at the man on the street, taking his bin out. Yeah then, Morris. Yum yum. I finished work, finished on, well, 10 minutes over, but I was determined to finish on time. I haven't had a break though, but I had like 10 minutes to cook food for everyone. Kids had a toaster for the dinner. So I'm just going to put their dinner on now. They are having chicken burger with salad and a few chips, and me and Steve going out for Nando's. So very excited about that. Loads better today, feel loads better. So just reading through all comments as well, just thank you so much for everyone and for understanding, and like I didn't know whether to film or not, but I'm just going to keep it up, keep myself accountable. I have just talked about binge eating, so it feels a bit embarrassing talking about it, doesn't it? Like grown woman binge eating, but I was diagnosed with binge eating disorder a fair few years ago. I went under NHS, had some CBT therapy, I've paid for private therapy, and I've had hypnotherapy, but I still do it. They said basically it's not about willpower. It's an addiction. It's an urge. You're using a different part of your brain, and once you move into that part of your brain, I can't even explain it as well as they explain it, but you can't stop. It's very, very hard to stop yourself because it'll just keep going at you. It's very few and far between now. Like I said, I've been on Slimming World 5 weeks and I've not binged, so one day out of 5 weeks, and I stopped myself and still had own cooked healthy tea. It didn't spiral into takeaways, is an accomplishment in itself. So I just, and reading messages, seeing that other people are the same and it's normal, and I just wish I knew how to stop it, but obviously I've done everything that I can with counselling and hypnotherapy, but for me it's better just not buying it in. I'm not going to binge eat hi-fi bars, it's just not going to happen. I'm not going to binge eat blue ribbons. So, but they're nice to have a treat, so it's buying those things in. But obviously kids are off this week. I'm going to sneeze. So I got extra bits in. But yeah, I think next time they have time off, I'll be buying stuff that I don't like. So they love nuts and Reese's and stuff like that, so I'll get stuff in like that. They also like dried fruit, so I'll probably get that in for them as well. But yeah, I just need to just keep it away from myself, because I know I can't control it when I know it's there. That part of my brain just wants it. But I feel loads better today. Whether it's going to have impacted Saturday weigh-in, time will only tell. We'll see how it goes. Really enjoyed that fruit at dinner time. Well, after dinner. Really enjoyed that salmon. So yeah, I had, what did I have? I had 1.5 sins for the golden syrup on my porridge. I had 2 sins for my dinner, 1 sin for sweet chilli sauce, and 1 sin for the sweet potato fries, and then I had the 3 sins, so 1.5, 2, 3, so I've had 6.5 sins in total. And yeah, so I'll be just counting the rest as my Nando's. I'll not be having anything snacky later. So like I said, I'm going to put the kids' tea on now. Kayla's going to sort it out and dish it up for her and Alex. You'd think it's the eldest that sort it out, but no, it's Kayla. And I'm going to go and walk the dog, and then Steve should be back, and then we'll set off. Gave away. Just walking back to the car. The Nando's was yummy. Was yours yummy?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to have anything else to eat. Steve's got how many sins left?
13.
13. So yeah, back home now. Back home. I've enjoyed everything that I've eaten and had a good day. So really happy. I've only drunk a litre and a bit of water, so I could have had a bit more water. But it is what it is. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.